Equestria Girls, a My Little Pony spin-off met with various mixed opinions. To some, it is an interesting spin-off project from the creators of My Little Pony, and is harmless in nature. To others, it is a disgusting and pitiful stain on the face of the My Little Pony legacy. It is something that should have never been attempted, should never be attempted again, and should be considered unforgivable.
About as unforgivable as the crime of pedophilia.
Okay, maybe not that far. The general consensus of My Little Pony Equestria Girls is mixed reviews. A lot of them, from the hardcore bronies at least, are on the negative side. Why? Well, let's think. Before Equestria Girls, the only time you could consider these characters to be human was when there was fan fiction written about them, dictating them as such. Like, with My Little Pony, like any other creative property out there, you have lots of fan art, lots of fan fictions, lots of fan theories, fan AUs, etc. The thing is, with that kind of creative freedom, there is also porn. Yes, porn. And lots of people have very mixed opinions about the porn. That's why the erotic writers like to take liberties here and there to make sure they can sleep better at night. For example, a lot of people don't like the idea of horses because bestiality is illegal and immoral and just plain stupid. So what do? They'll rewrite the story where they become anthropomorphic, or, to a further extent, human. They also go as far as to say, okay, the characters' ages are ambiguous, so let's pretend they're the legal age. And there you go, that's how the porn works. However, the CMCs, or any other Philly characters, must immediately be aged up. So that takes a lot of creative talent and skill to write that into the story, I guess. Now, let's talk about Equestria Girls and how it ruined everything. I'm not going to get into the Twilight has wings debacle, nor will I discuss Twilight should be dating my OC and not Flash Sentry. Those are topics that other people have, and probably still will, discuss to death. What I'm talking about is why people say Equestria Girls ruined My Little Pony is because it triggers them with their porn addled mind. Before Equestria Girls, the only humans were in the porn. So the thing is, the reason why they don't like Equestria Girls is because it reminds them of their porn days. When they would read porn, watch porn, write porn, so much porn. Just lots and lots of porn. They even go so far as to boycott their children from watching it, saying it's not real My Little Pony. If you ask me for my personal opinion, they're not boycotting EG for their children because it's bad for them. They're boycotting EG to save their children from themselves. And another way you can interpret it is as now, with the EG forms implemented, it does make it easier to write porn for the format, but it also requires more creative thinking. See, the main characters are now high school students, so they have to be written at a timeline where these characters are either juniors, seniors, or already graduated, so that they could be above the age of consent. And then the little kids, once again, have to be aged up already, so I don't need to discuss that any further. And now for the random statement of the day. It seems that Hasbro seems to be rather claim happy with their material. They don't like when people do reviews, they don't like when people make fan games, they don't like when people make their own animations. So why are they all so trigger happy when other companies take a more relaxed approach to this kind of thing? Well, here's the reason. Exclusivity. They want exclusivity. They know ponies are the hot right now, and they're not going to give it up without a fight. You want previous frame of reference? I refer you to Electronic Arts, or EA for short. They run the Madden series. You know the Madden series, it's the NFL, football games, right? rather getting lackluster these days, but back in their prime, they were big. But before EA Sports was in the game, NFL didn't really have any exclusivity in regards to who published their games. So there were other people that took a crack at it, like NFL Blitz and other games I can't think of. But here's the thing. Once EA knew that they were totally screwed in regards to providing a superior game, they set out to do one of the dirtiest anti-competitive moves possible. They decided to make themselves the only game. That's right, they contacted the NFL, and when the time had come to renew their contract to produce more games, they actually negotiated an exclusivity clause. This means that EA, by this license, is the only company who is allowed to make official American football games of the NFL. And that's why the NFL games suck these days, because they're all made by EA, and since you can't go anywhere else for NFL games now, they don't even have to try to get your attention. And that is all I have to say for this episode. Thank you for watching, and leave a rating and comment below, and subscribe for more videos. Bye bye, peoples!
This meer zich naadje hem staan, juist te zuur, verwillen, het is zo niet.